Hi and welcome to another SWTORface.com guide. In this video we're looking at crafting and missions with companions. The first thing you'll need to take into consideration is what crafting, gathering and mission crew skills support each other. This diagram breaks down all the crew skills and what they support. Choosing a gathering profession that supports your crafting profession will allow you to gather your own mats. At around level 10, when you first arrive on your fleet station, you'll be able to choose 3 separate crew skills. We'll provide a link to this image for your convenience in the notes below. Simply click on the little ship icon next to your companion's portrait in the bottom left hand corner. This opens up your crew management window. At level 50, you'll end up with 6 individual companions, from which you'll be able to assign 5 deployable tasks. Crew skill option in the top of the crew management window will bring up the missions or crafting options for that skill. In this case, we've chosen treasure hunting. From the mission window, we can choose the appropriate class and send our companion out. Missions can take between 10 to 20 minutes. Another way to assign a deployment is to select a companion and click on one of the crew skills beside their name. That will bring up the mission or crafting window for that particular companion. Gathering skills like archaeology or scavenging also have a mission component to them. This will allow you to send out your companion by themselves to gather even more resources. Missions from gathering skills give you the option to acquire different levels and different types of resources. This will save you having to run around lower level worlds just for the crafting mats you need.
Special assignment?
Selecting your crafting window will bring up a list of all the available schematics that you've ever learnt. The orange, yellow, green and grey numbers show you what resources you have for specific schematics. Once that number goes grey, it will no longer give you any crafting experience. A green number will give you minimal crafting experience. Yellow will provide good crafting experience, and orange will provide maximum crafting experience. You can store your mats for crafting in either your bags, your bank, or even your cargo hold on your ship. You'll find at higher crafting levels, certain resources are not gathered from the world, just like the silk in its level 11 hilt. For items like this silk, you'll need to find your crew trade vendor. You'll find crew trade vendors in every major starport and city. You'll find the cost of these components scale with your crafting level, but they usually seem to be fairly reasonably priced. You can purchase large quantities of these items and just store them in your bank for crafting at a later date. For world gathered mats, check the Galactic Trade Network, as you'll find players take up gathering and no crafting skills for the sole purpose of making money from the mats they gather. Once you have all the required mats, you can assign a crafting task to one of your crew members. Unlike hunting and gathering missions, you can queue up several crafting tasks to one crew member. Simply select the item you want to craft. I'm going to choose a level 11 hilt here, which we've now got the mats for. Click on the craft button in the bottom right hand corner. Once you've clicked craft, you'll see a countdown timer has appeared next to C2N2's name. Now you can queue up a couple of other items there, because he's only crafting one, and we don't want to have to come back every 2 minutes, so we'll queue up a few other items. These items, as soon as they're crafted, will appear in our bags. You'll notice now when looking at your queue management window that it has all the crafting components queued up. It will also give you timers on all the hunting and gathering missions that you've sent your crew members out on. The crew crafting, hunting and gathering system allows you to queue up tasks not only for when you're out questing, but even for when you're about to log off and go to bed. This is to save your companions from going completely insane when you go to bed at night and they're left with nothing to do. So for the sanity of your companions, I strongly recommend queuing up several tasks just before you log out of the game. One thing you'll find out about your companions is they're always
Happy to help.
Another feature in the crafting system in the Old Republic that you need to be aware of is the reverse engineering option. This allows you to disassemble items you have crafted to get the mats back. This is brilliant for leveling. What it allows you to do is craft several low-level items for the sole purpose of leveling your skill level in crafting, and then disassemble them to get the resources back and recraft new items. Reverse engineering will also allow you to get the schematics for certain items that you haven't trained in. So if you find a new lightsaber hilt or another item in game, clicking on the reverse engineering button will show you what items can either be reverse engineered or disassembled to get the resources back. I hope this guide helps you get the maximum out of your crafting experience in the Old Republic. SWTOR is part of the Gaming Face network.